Welcome to the English session with me Anuradha. I am working as a English CRT at KGB Vichinganyam in Prakasam district. Good evening all of you. I hope you are all excited for your revision class. Are you ready? Yes. I am also excited as well as you. Children, I am going to talk the syllabus which is completed in your previous month at the June. Do you know what is the syllabus? Yes, you know very well. You are good at your memory. Yes, the syllabus is the turtle blanket, my mother, and the reading C is a letter to a friend. As far as your syllabus, the topics are completed by our teachers. Now I am going to one more time memorize and strengthen your knowledge. So keep your pens and notebooks to write the highlight points whenever you want. Yes, children, now we are going to the pre-reading session of the Unit 1. The Unit 1 theme name was family. Page number 2. At the page number 2, we see two pictures. One picture is nuclear family and another picture is joint family. In nuclear family, there are 4 children. There are 4 members. Father, mother and their children. In the joint family, we see 3 generation people. Grandparents and their sons and their daughter-in-laws with the grandchildren. Yes. Children, now I am asking a question to you. Have you ever seen a family where there are more than 6 members? Yes, we have seen, but in rare cases. In our society, most of the families are nuclear families. Why don't we see nuclear families nowadays? There are so many reasons are there. One reason is industrialization which resulted the flow of the rural areas people to the urban areas for finding the jobs and better standards for living, which breaks the cycle of joint families. It leads to the nuclear families. The second one is urbanization. Urbanization leads to the foundation of the nuclear families. It emphasizes the independent nature in the pupil. So, automatically the nuclear families are important to the pupil because of their perspectives and freedom, they choose their likable families. There are some more reasons are there to develop the nuclear families. What are they? Education, enlightenment of women, and there's changing of the marriage system, plus transport and communication, families in quarrels, etc. There are so many reasons are there. These reasons lead to develop the nuclear families. I am not supported if either joint families or nuclear families. According to the situations and conditions, both seems to be valued and adored. But always remember the roots you have grown in, the roots you have values you have grown in. No matter whether it is nuclear family or joint family. Now let us go to the reading A, the turtle blanket. Children, before we are going to lesson, I would like to tell you all something about the lesson. What is that? The intention behind why they introduce the lesson. Yes, now if you observe the whole unit around the topic family. At the end of the topic, at the end of the unit, we know what is the importance of the family and how we maintain the relations properly for our family, to our family members. Yes, family is most important to everyone. Family is everything to everyone. I requested you to take a pen and notebook and write the meanings which is displayed on the chart. Okay, thank you. The Tutted Blanket. The lesson name was Tutted Blanket. Tutted blanket shows the tutted soul of the mother. Tutted soul of the mother. Tutted soul of the mother. This is very important. This is the intention behind this lesson. The next one is in page number 3. One picture is there. In this picture, 3 characters are there. 2 women and 1 man. One woman is Amma, and the second woman is her daughter Kamala, and the man name was Gopi. Yes, these are Amma's son was Gopi, Amma's eldest daughter was Kamala. Yes. Now we are going to lesson. At the lesson starting, Gopi attended a meeting at Thiruvananthapuram. On the way back, he came his hometown. Where is his hometown? His hometown is in a countryside. Countryside means village. Countryside means village. Yes. While he was returning home, he saw his mother was lying in an armchair in the veranda. His sister Kamala is sitting on the tinna. His sister Kamala is a widow who takes care of his mother. Yes. Yes, it was a true. The picture shows the main characters of the lesson. How many characters are there in this lesson? 3 characters are main. 3 characters are main. Amma, 83 years old. Kamala, Amma's eldest daughter. Gopi, Amma's son, who lives in Delhi, a government officer. Very good. These are the main characters, and the hidden characters are there. Those are Vimala, who is the wife of Gopi, and their children. The picture helps us a lot to understand the lesson. Next, at the starting of the lesson, Amma's son Gopi came to his native town at the countryside. The next one, Amma heard the sound and asked Kamala, somebody is in the gate. Go and see who is there. Then Kamala reluctantly go and see. What she was seeing? Yes, her brother Gopi was there. Then she was excited. And asked Gopi, why this unexpected sudden visit? Then Gopi said the reason. Next one is, while they are talking, Amma asked another time, who are they? Oh, who are they? Who are standing at the gate? Then Kamala said, Amma, Gopi was coming. Came, but Amma did not heard her voice. But Amma did not heard the Kamala's voice, and she again asked. Why she was asked again and again? She had a disease. What is the disease? Due to the age factor, she forgot everything gradually. That disease is called Alzheimer's. This kind of people were always in disturbed mood. They want to, what they want, they do. But they didn't heard about others' words. So Amma asked again and again, who is there at the gate, But she did not heard the answer of the Kamala. Yes. Then Kamala said, Amma, Gopi is coming. But she does not recognize Gopi. because Gopi did not come to did not come to see her Amma since 5 years. So she does not recognize Gopi. Gopi is her own son, but she does not recognize because he did not come since 5 years. So in her memory was very sharp at the past. She struggled in the past, but she forgot everything what is happened in present. So at her memory, Gopi was a school going boy. Gopi was a school going boy. But what is the reason? What is the real? Gopi was a government officer. He lives in Delhi. He had 4 children also. But in Amma's memory, he was a school going boy. Then Gopi came to Amma and said, Amma, it's me, Gopi. Amma, it's me, Gopi. But she does not recognize her own son, Gopi. Then he was very upset and very felt sad. But no one can do anything. Then again, Amma asked Gopi, who is our Amma? Who is our Amma? What is your name? What is your Amma's name? Where was she? Is it far from here or near? Again, she asked her own son because she does not recognize her own son. It is very pathetic situation to the Amma and the son Gopi. It is his own sin. It is his own sin because he was escaped his own responsibilities. He did not to see the 5 years. So she does not recognize her son Gopi. Gopi also very upset in mood. But he was compromised. He was compromised and said, for the Amma's question. What is the Amma's question? Do you know my son Gopi? At that time, her memory was very sharp. At that time, she asked Gopi, do you know my son Gopi? Gopi compromised and said, yes, I know Gopi. Okay, then you say to Gopi, send me a red blanket. Send me a red blanket because the old one is turned. The old one is turned and knitted a yarn ball. Gopi, once he was in Madras, at that time he sent me a red blanket. But now it was turned. So tell him, send me a red blanket. Okay? Okay. Then he was very sad and nodded his head. Okay, ma, I will tell you, Gopi, to send me a red blanket. When Amma's memory was sharp, daily she asked Kamala whether Gopi read the letters or not. Then Kamala lied. And said, yes, Amma, we received the letters. Then Amma asked, how is Vimala and how are my grandchildren? Then Kamala said, yes, they are very well. But she lost her memory. Her son Gopi was a school going boy. But అమ్మ యొక్క మెమరీ షార్ప్గా అంటే బాగా పనిచేస్తుంది. అంటే ప్రజెంట్లో కూడా అన్ని గుర్తుపట్టే స్టేజ్లో ఏం చేస్తుందంటే రోజు అడుగుతుంది, అమ్మ గోపి ఈరోజు లెటర్ రాశాడా, విమల ఎలా ఉందంట, పిల్లలు ఎలా ఉన్నారంట, గోపి బాగున్నాడంట అని అడుగుతుంది. ఎట్ దట్ టైమ్ she said about her son Gopi, he was a government officer, he has Hasar Yogam, he draws a salary per month 2,500 rupees. But she struck in past at her memories. He was a school going boy. చూడండి నాన్న, ఇది ఎంతటి ప్యాథటిక్ సిచ్యువేషన్ చూడండి. ఒక తల్లికి కానీ ఒక కొడుక్కి కానీ మనము రిలేషన్స్ సరిగ్గా మెయింటైన్ చేయకపోతే, ఎలాంటి అంటే తన కన్న కొడుకునే గుర్తుపట్టలేనటువంటి స్థితికి తల్లి వచ్చేసింది. ఎందుకని ఆ తల్లి ఆ పరిస్థితికి వచ్చే టైంలో అంటే 5 సంవత్సరాల వ్యవధిలో అతను ఆమెను చూడటానికి రాలా. సో ఆమె మెమరీలో అతను ప్రజెంట్ ఉన్న గోపిగా లేడు. ఎలా ఉన్నాడు ఆ మెమరీలో? గోపి స్కూల్ గోయింగ్ బాయ్. సో ఒక కన్న కొడుకు కూడా ఇలాంటి, ఏ కన్న కొడుకు ఇలాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్ రాకూడదు, కన్న తల్లికి కూడా ఇలాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్ రాకూడదు. కానీ మనం రిలేషన్స్ అనేవి వి షుడ్ మెయింటైన్ ద రిలేషన్స్ ప్రాపర్లీ ఇన్ అవర్ ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్స్. ఒకవేళ ఇఫ్ యూ కాంట్ మెయింటైన్ ద రిలేషన్స్, we face the situations are like this. సో ఇప్పుడు ఎంత బాధపడ్డా ఏమైనా ప్రయోజనం ఉంటుందమ్మా? ఉండదు. ఎందుకని ఉండదు? పరిస్థితి మన చేయి దాటిపోయిన తర్వాత మనం ఏమీ చేయలేము. అదే ఈ 5 సంవత్సరాల్లో ఆమె పరిస్థితి గ్రాడ్యువల్గా తగ్గుతూ ఉన్నప్పుడు కనుక అతను ఏమన్నా వచ్చున్నట్లయితే ఈ ప్రజెంట్ ఉన్న ఆ రూపం కానీ అది కానీ ఆమెకు గుర్తుండిపోయేది. కానీ ఇప్పుడు తన కన్న కొడుకు ఎదురుకొచ్చి అమ్మ నేను నీ కొడుకుని, అమ్మ నేను నీ కొడుకుని అన్నా కూడా ఆమె గుర్తుపట్టలేని పరిస్థితికి వచ్చి తన కొడుకునే ఎవరు మీ అమ్మ, ఆమె పేరేంటి, ఆమె ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది, ఇక్కడికి దగ్గరేనా వాళ్ళ ఊరు లేకపోతే దూరమా, అయ్యా నా కొడుకు నీకు తెలుసా, డూ యు నో మై సన్ గోపి, అతనికి చెప్పయ్యా నాకు రెడ్ బ్లాంకెట్ పంపించమని, అతను మద్రాసులో చదువుకునేటప్పుడు నాకు పంపించాడు, అది చిరిగిపోయింది అని చెప్పే పరిస్థితి ఏ కన్న తల్లికి రాకూడదు, వినే పరిస్థితి ఏ కన్న కొడుక్కి రాకూడదు. దట్స్ వై వీ షుడ్ మెయింటైన్ ప్రాపర్లీ అవర్ ఫ్యామిలీ రిలేషన్స్ ఇన్ ఏ పాజిటివ్ మేనర్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, ఇప్పుడు ఈ యొక్క టాటెడ్ బ్లాంకెట్లో మనం చూసినట్లయితే ఎంత అందంగా చెప్పిందో చూడండి ఆమె ఈ సిచ్యువేషన్ని. అంటే ఒక కన్నతల్లి ఎదుర్కొనే పరిస్థితులు కానీ, అంటే మనం రిలేషన్స్ మెయింటైన్ చేయలేకపోతే ఎలాంటి పరిస్థితులు ఎదుర్కొంటున్నాం అన్నది, అంటే ఒక కఠిన సత్యాలు బిట్టర్ ట్రూత్స్ని ఆమె చాలా సెన్సిటివ్ మ్యాటర్లో చెప్పింది. సో ఈ యూనిట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మీరందరూ ఖచ్చితంగా డిసైడ్ అవ్వాలి. యూ మస్ట్ డిసైడ్ ఇట్. వాట్ యూ డిసైడ్? You properly maintain the relations between our family members. Yes. How many characters are there, Nana? 3 characters. What are they? Gopi, Amma, Kamala. Who is Kamala? Kamala is Amma's eldest daughter, who is a widow. This is very important. And Amma is 83 years old now, but she does not recognize anything in the present. Her memories were stuck in the past. So she forgot everything and asked again and again. The situation faced by Amma due to the age factor. Due to the age factor, she forgot everything and asked again and again. So Kamala is a very good daughter. We see many persons like this, whether it is a son or a daughter. అలాగే మనం ఇప్పుడున్న పరిస్థితుల్లో చూస్తూ ఉంటాం నాన్న, అది కొడుకైనా కూతురైనా మంచి వాళ్ళు ఉంటారు, చెడ్డవాళ్ళు ఉంటారు. అలాంటి మంచి వాళ్ళ యొక్క టైప్కి ఎవరు వస్తుంది? కమల వస్తుంది. ఎలా వస్తుంది కమల? తను తన అమ్మని చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా చూసుకుంటుంది. ఈ వయసులో అమ్మకి ఏ బాధ కలగకుండా విసుక్కోకుండా చేస్తూ ఉంటుందన్నమాట. సో కమలాని ఎలాంటి పరిస్థితుల్లోనైనా ఆమె గుర్తుపట్టగలుగుతుంది. ఎందుకని? కమల ఎప్పుడూ ఆమె దగ్గరే ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి ఆమె యొక్క జ్ఞాపక శక్తి తగ్గిపోయినప్పటికీ ఆమె కమలాని రోజు చూస్తుంది కాబట్టి గుర్తుపడుతుంది. ఒకవేళ కమల కూడా చూడకపోయినట్లయితే అమ్మ యొక్క పరిస్థితి ఏంటి? ఇలాంటి పరిస్థితి ఎవరికైనా వస్తే ఎంత బాధగా ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పుడు తల్లి నన్ను మదర్ ఈజ్ every child has a mother. But mother mother always thinks about her children, but children did not think like that. కానీ నాన్న మీరు ఆలోచించండి, మదర్ అనేది ఎప్పుడు అమ్మ అనేది ఎప్పుడు పిల్లల గురించి తన ఫ్యామిలీ గురించి ఆలోచిస్తుంది. కానీ మరి పిల్లలు వచ్చేసరికి అలా పూర్తిగా ఆ బాధ్యతని విస్మరించే పరిస్థితి వస్తుంది. ఎందుకు వస్తుంది అంటే వీళ్ళకు ఉండే పరిస్థితులు కూడా వీళ్ళకుంటాయి. బట్ ఏం చేయాలి, కొంత సమయం వాళ్ళకి మనం కేటాయించాలి. we should care, we should intentions about their health. అంటే మనం వాళ్ళ హెల్త్ గురించి పట్టించుకోవాలి, వాళ్ళ గురించి పట్టించుకోవాలి. అంటే కొంత సమయం మన ఫ్యామిలీకి కాకుండా వాళ్ళకు కూడా మనము కేటాయించగలిగినప్పుడే మన సంబంధాలు అనేవి చాలా బాగుంటాయి. Where there is a will, there is a way. But Gopi said some silly reasons why he didn't come to since 5 years. He said he got a promotion, then workload was heavy, so he didn't come. This is a silly reason, but there is a will, there is a way. మనకి మనసు అంటే మార్గం ఉంటుందమ్మా, ఎలా కొలాగా కనీసం ఒక ఉత్తరం రాయడానికి ఏమి, ఒక ఫోన్ చేయడానికి ఏమి, కానీ అలాంటివి ఏమీ చేయలేదు. అంటే అతనికి మనసులో అమ్మ గురించి రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ లేదు. He was escaped his responsibilities. సో ఇప్పుడు అదే సిచ్యువేషన్ అతను కూడా పెద్దవాడు అవుతాడమ్మా. పెద్దవాడు అయిన తర్వాత అతని పిల్లల చేతిలో అతను ఎదుర్కోవాల్సి వస్తుంది కదా. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, మనం చిల్డ్రన్ గమనించండి, మనం మన తల్లిదండ్రులు ఎలాగైతే చూస్తామో పెద్దవాళ్ళని కూడా అలాగే మనం పెద్దవాళ్ళని ఎలాగైతే చూస్తామో పిల్లలు అది గమనించి ఏం చేస్తారు, రేపు మనం పెద్ద అయిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళ యొక్క బాధ్యతల్ని అలా విస్మరించకుండా మనల్ని చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా చూస్తారు. నేను మీకు కొన్ని విషయాలు చెప్పదలుచుకున్నానమ్మా. అదేంటంటే మనము సరిగ్గా మన ఫ్యామిలీ గురించి పట్టించుకోవాలి, మన ఫ్యామిలీ రిలేషన్స్ని బాగా మెయింటైన్ చేయాలి. మనకి టైం ఉన్నప్పటికీ లేనప్పటికీ వీలు చూసుకొని వారితో కొంచెం సమయం గడపడానికి ప్రయత్నించాలి. At the end of the topic, I would like to introduce some issues. What are they? You should take care of your family and properly maintain the relations among the family. It should maintain it. It is must and should in everyone's life. Maintain the good relations. Very good. Now we are going to talk about the author. Who is the author of this lesson? Kamala Das. Kamala Das' pen name was Madhav Kutti. Kamala Das was born in 1932 and died on 2009. Kamala Das is the daughter of the famous Malayalam poet Balamani Amma. Kamala Das is the daughter of the famous Malayalam poet Balamani Amma. And his father name was V.M. Nair. She writes in both languages, English and Malayalam. She has received many awards for her works. Some of them was under some awards, which she was won: Asian Poetry Prize, Kent Award for English Writing from Asian countries, Asian World Prize, Sahitya Academy Award, and Vayla Ramavarma Swamy Sahitya Award. Yes, she was internationally known poet. Kamala Das was internationally known poet and short story writer, and also wrote the novels also. This lesson Tattered Blanket written in Malayalam by Kamala Das, but it is translated from Malayalam by K.M. Sharif. Okay, Nana, this is the end of the lesson. Now we are going to the section vocabulary. In this section, some words are given in the brackets. That words: irritation, huddled, awkwardly, futile, vacation, reluctantly, exasperatedly, mumbling. These words' meanings are given in this chart. You pause the video and write down the meanings in your notebooks. Next, you read the fill in the blanks sentences and fill in the blanks in your own way. Next, in the Roman number 2, tick the words that are similar in meaning to the underlined words. In this sentences, his mother made a futile attempt to get a futile. The word futile is underlined. The word futile is underlined. So, in this chart, I gave the meaning futile, unsuccessful. But the synonym of the meaning unsuccessful, you pick the word useless. So, in this way, you fill in the blanks. Okay, Nana? Okay. Now, we are going to the grammar point. Now, let us go to the grammar section. What is the grammar point? What is the grammar point name? What is the grammar point name? Noun, phrase, apposition. Noun, phrase, apposition. What is a noun? What is a noun? Name of anything. What is a noun? Name of anything. Phrase. Phrase means a phrase. Phrase is one or more words that form in a meaningful way. Phrase. A phrase is one or more words that forms in a meaningful way. What is a noun phrase? It is a noun may appear as a single word with other words. Next, apposition. What is an apposition? To add something to the noun phrase. Noun phrase apposition. What is a noun phrase apposition? It is a noun phrase which is written immediately after another phrase. We have two noun phrases written in side by side. The second phrase is called noun phrase apposition. Nana, ఇప్పుడు మనం ఏం టాపిక్ చెప్పుకోబోతున్నాము? Noun phrase apposition. What is a noun? Noun means name of anything. Noun means name of anything. Here we saw an example. What is the example? She saw a bald, fat, middle-aged man. Middle-aged man. Middle-aged man. This is the sentence. A bald, fat, middle-aged man. This is the underlined part. This is the underlined part. Okay? These are the words a bald, fat, middle-aged man was underlined parts. This is called phrase. This is called phrase. In this sentence, what is the important word? Important word is man. Important word is man. Why the man is important? If we cut the word man, the sentence is completed? No, it is not completed. It is not meaningful. It is meaningless. Without the man, the sentence is meaningless. So, the man is very important in these sentences. So, the word man is very important. She is pronoun. She is pronoun. Sa verb. A article. Bald, fat, middle-aged. Bald, fat, middle-aged. These are adjectives. Man is a noun. A bald, fat, middle-aged is the adjectives. These adjectives qualified a noun. So it is this phrase is qualified to a noun. So this phrase is called as noun phrase. Which phrase is qualified to a noun? It is called noun phrase. Nana చూడండి, she అనేది pronoun, sa అనేది verb, a అనేది article. ఈ bald, fat, middle aged అనేవి adjectives అంటే విశేషణాలు. దేన్ని విశేషిస్తున్నాయి? మ్యాన్ అనే నౌన్ని. ఈ మ్యాన్ అనే నౌన్ని విశేషిస్తున్నాయి కాబట్టి ఈ ఫ్రేజ్ని నౌన్ ఫ్రేజ్గా పిలువబడుతుంది. ఓకే, అలాగే అపోజిషన్. అపోజిషన్ అంటే ఏం లేదు నాన్న. అపోజిషన్ అంటే అపోజిషన్ టు యాడ్ సంథింగ్ టు ద నౌన్ ఫ్రేజ్. టు యాడ్ సంథింగ్ టు ద నౌన్ ఫ్రేజ్. టు యాడ్ something to the noun. Something to the noun phrase. Something to the noun phrase. ఏదైనా ఒకటి మనం నౌన్కి యాడ్ చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్తాం అనమాట. ఇలాగనమాట. షీ సా ఏ బాల్డ్ మ్యాన్ అనొచ్చు, కానీ పక్కన చూడండి షీ సా ఏ బాల్డ్ ఫ్యాట్ మిడిల్ ఏజ్డ్ మ్యాన్. ఇవి పక్క పక్కనే వస్తున్నాయి అనమాట. బాల్డ్ అనేది ఒక ఎడ్జెక్టివ్, ఫ్యాట్ అనేది ఒక ఎడ్జెక్టివ్, మిడిల్ ఏజ్డ్ అనేది కూడా ఒక ఎడ్జెక్టివ్ అనమాట. సో ఇవన్నీ పక్క పక్కనే వస్తున్నాయి అనమాట. అంటే ఒక నౌన్కి సంబంధించి బాల్డ్, ఫ్యాట్, మిడిల్ ఏజ్డ్ అంటే ఒక మనిషి గురించిన సంఘటనలన్నీ, అంటే ఆ మనిషి గురించి చెప్పబడుతున్నవన్నీ ఒకదాని తర్వాత చెప్పబడతాయి. ఒకదాని తర్వాత ఇంకోటి చెప్తే దాన్ని అపోజిషన్ అంటారు. అపోజిషన్ మీన్స్ టు యాడ్ సంథింగ్ టు ద నౌన్. ఓకే ఓకే చూడండి. ఓకే, in this lesson we saw a turtle blanket, wrinkled face, eldest daughter. Do you observe in these three words? Okay, these are the words we observed in our lesson. Turtle blanket. Turtle means torn. Blanket means noun. This is noun. This is adjective. Wrinkled, adjective. Face, noun. Eldest, adjective. Daughter, noun. These are called noun phrases. Why these words are called noun phrases? It qualifies noun. Noun గురించి అవి చెప్తున్నాయి కాబట్టి వీటిని నౌన్ ఫ్రేజెస్ అంటాము. ఫ్రేజ్ అంటే ఏంటన్నా, ఏ ఫ్రేజ్ ఇస్ వన్ ఆర్ మోర్ వర్డ్స్ దట్ ఫార్మ్ ఇన్ ఏ మీనింగ్ఫుల్ గా. అది ఒక వర్డ్ అవ్వచ్చు, లేకపోతే ఇంకా ఎక్కువ వర్డ్స్ కూడా అవ్వచ్చు అనమాట. ఇక్కడ గమనించినట్లయితే మనకి నౌన్స్ అనేవి ఆఫ్టర్ ద అడ్జెక్టివ్స్ వచ్చాయి. ఓకేనా, ఆఫ్టర్ ద అడ్జెక్టివ్స్ వచ్చాయి అనమాట. నౌన్స్ అంటే ముందు ఉండొచ్చు, వెనక ఉండొచ్చు, బట్ ఇక్కడ మాత్రము వెనక మాత్రమే వచ్చాయి. ఓకే, నౌ లెట్ us go to the sentences. In your textbook, one exercise is there. What is that? I bought beautiful umbrella red. ఇప్పుడు మనము I bought dash beautiful umbrella red. ఇప్పుడు మనము వీటిని ఒక ఆర్డర్లో రాయాలన్నమాట. అడ్జెక్టివ్స్ ఇన్ ఆర్డర్. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ మనము ఆర్టికల్ పెడతాం. చూసానన్నా టెస్ట్లో షీ సా ఏ బాల్డ్ ఫ్యాట్ మిడిల్ ఏజ్డ్ మ్యాన్లో ఫస్ట్ ఏం తీసుకున్నాము, ఆర్టికల్ తీసుకున్నాము. సో ఈ తర్వాత ఏం తీసుకున్నాం, అడ్జెక్టివ్స్ ఇన్ ఆర్డర్. అప్పుడు మనం ఏం చేయాలి, కలర్ తీసుకోవాలి, రెడ్. తర్వాత ఆ రెడ్ అనేది ఎలాగుంది, బ్యూటిఫుల్, రెడ్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ అంబ్రెల్లా. ఇవన్నీ దేని గురించి చెప్తున్నాయి, అంబ్రెల్లా గురించి చెప్తున్నాయి. కాబట్టి నౌన్ అనేది లాస్ట్లో రావాలి, అడ్జెక్టివ్స్ మధ్యలో రావాలి. ఓకేనా. నెక్స్ట్ We saw dash in the zoo. Baby A elephants of couple. ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఫస్ట్ ఏం రావాలి, ఆర్టికల్ రావాలి. ఏ the zoo. ఇక్కడ బ్రాకెట్స్ లో ఏమి ఇచ్చాడు, the given brackets baby A elephants are couple. These words are given in the brackets. First మనం ఏం చెప్పుకున్నాం, ఆర్టికల్ ఉందా ఏ. నెక్స్ట్ ఏం రాయాలి, బేబీ రాస్తామా, అంటే బేబీ కదా, బేబీ కపుల్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిఫెంట్స్, బేబీ కపుల్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిఫెంట్స్. ఎప్పుడైనా నౌన్ అనేది చివర రావాలి. అంటే మనం ఏం చూసాము, ఒక చిన్న కపుల్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిఫెంట్స్ ని మనము చూసాము అన్నమాట జూలో. ఓకే, ఇన్ దిస్ వే యూ ఫిల్ ఇన్ ద బ్లాంక్స్ రిమైనింగ్ 2. నౌ we are going to say noun phrase in apposition. Now we see in Kamala, her eldest daughter, a widow, got up reluctantly. In these sentences, the underlined part refers to the noun. The underlined part refers to the noun. Which occurs before it. Before the underlined part, the noun occurs in these sentences. The underlined parts are called noun phrase in apposition. Apposition means you add something to the noun phrase. Kamala, noun. First of all, we identify what is noun phrase. Her eldest daughter, noun phrase. A widow, noun phrase. Got up reluctantly. Next, apposition means to add something to the noun phrase. Next, Mahesh is my elder brother. He lives in Delhi. Now we combine the sentences using the noun phrases. Here Mahesh is noun. He also refers to the noun. But it is called pronoun. Is. We remove. First of all, we remove pronouns. And next is. Next we write this way. Mahesh, my elder brother, he is unnecessary. Lives in Delhi. Like this way, you completed the remaining blanks. Remaining blanks. Remaining blanks. Okay, children. Now we are going to the poem. My mother like to tell you some important person. A very very important person to our life. We can't imagine. We can't imagine without her our life. We can't imagine without her our life. Yes. Who is she? She is our mother. Mother is very very important to everyone's life. Mother is very very important to everyone's life. Yes, we came from and we learning from and we talking from, everything came from her. Yes, mother. Children, do you observe one thing? Pause the video and go to your mother and observe what is she doing. What is she doing? Yes, what is she doing? She do something. What do you want? She do something. What do you want? If you ask, Ma, I want to something to eat, then she prepares. That's something. She busy. She always busy. And to satisfy to the family members' wishes and wants. So every mother busy at her household works. Every mother busy at her household works. Nowadays, the modern lady was busy at her professional life and also busy at her household works. In every minute, mother always wants to satisfy the children needs. And also needs something. She is everything to the children. You know one thing, she is the best cook. She is the first cook. She is the first teacher. She is the first hairdresser. She is the first to everyone to her child. Yes, it is true. It is very true. Every children tastes the food by her mother. Yes, she is the first cook. She is the best hairdresser. She is the best teacher. She learned everything to her children. She is everything. How to talk, how to walk, how to dress. Everything. So she is the best teacher. And one thing, any love can be polluted. If your brother love can be polluted, if your sister love can be polluted, but mother's love can't be polluted. It is unconditional love. Mother's love is unconditional. So we can't imagine our life without her. So today we are going to explain the poem My Mother. My Mother poem was written by Vishwakavi Rabindranath Tagore. He also known as Gurudev. Rabindranath Tagore was born in 1861 and died in 1941. He was the founder of Shantiniketan. Do you know Shantiniketan? It is an experimental school. In that school, each and everything was known by experiments. Do you know gravitational force? Gravitational force. That gravitational force was also do something by experiments. Everything was known by experiments. That is an experimental school. He was awarded the Nobel Prize. He won the Nobel Prize for Geetanjali. His literature work Geetanjali won the Nobel Prize. Geetanjali means the song of offerings. Each of his poems reflects Indian vision and love towards his motherland. He is considered the voice of Indian heritage and spiritualism. Any poem, his poems reflects the Indian culture and heritage. So, my mother. Go to the my mother. I cannot remember my mother. Only sometime in the midst of my play, a tune seems to hover over my playthings, the tune of some song that she used to hum while rocking my cradle. I cannot remember my mother was written by Vishwakavi Ravindranath Tagore. I can't. The poet lost his mother at his young age, so he can't be able to recall his mother's face and features. So only sometime he cannot remember my mother. Only sometime in the midst of my play, while he was playing, he heard some song sung by some mother to her baby. She used to hum while rocking my cradle. Then he recalled his mother. Oh, my mother also sang a lullaby while I am in cradle. Next, second stanza. I cannot remember my mother, but when in the early autumn morning, the smell of the shady flowers floats in the air. The scent of the morning service in the temple comes to me as the scent of my mother. Shuli flowers. Shuli flowers means a small white or orange flowers that blossom in autumn. Shuli flowers are famous in Bengal, West Bengal. These are blossomed only in autumn mornings. These shili flowers are offerings to the puja at the morning time in the temple. At that time, he smells the shili flowers fragrance. He recalls her mother. He recalls her mother's fragrance. So every time he recalls her mother. In everything he recalls his mother. That is the mother's place in everyone's life. I cannot remember my mother only when from my bedroom window I send my eyes into the blue of the distant sky. I feel that the stillness of my mother's gaze on my face has spread all over the sky. I cannot remember my mother. He was lost his mother when he was young. So he can't recall his mother's face and features. When he was in his bedroom and opened the bedroom window, and he saw the blue sky. Instead of the blue sky, he saw her mother's face. He saw her mother's face in the sky. So, why his mother saw? His mother's gazing him. How is his mother's looks? Gazing at him. Gazing means staying at looks. I feel that the stillness of my mother's gaze on my face has spread all over the sky. She blessed her son on the sky. Okay, children, this is the poem. In this poem, Rabindranath Tagore said that the mother's greatness. Okay, Nana. At this poem, deep emotional sense. This poem shows the deep emotional sense. Okay, children, isn't it? Children, let us come to the section reading C. What is reading C? A letter to your friend. Before going to letter to your friend, I would ask a question. What is that? How you communicate your near and dear? How you communicate? Yes, I know your answer. What is your answer? We communicate our near and dear by phone. Nowadays, it was very easy to communicate to others. But in olden days, friends near and dear communicate through the letters. Do you ask me, where do we find letters? Yes. You have it dot. Yes. In each and every village or town, post offices are there. Do you know post office? Yes. At the post office, they sell the postcards and covers, envelopes. So we use the envelopes and postcards and write the matter and post the letters. This way, in olden days, they communicate to each other. They communicate to each other. But coming to the lesson, a letter to a friend. In this lesson, Ramesh Suresh are good friends at their childhood. But now Ramesh lives in Hyderabad. Suresh wants to came to Hyderabad on some personal work. Suresh asked Ramesh that they meet at certain place. But Ramesh could not meet him due to the office work. So he felt very sad, he felt very sorry and wrote a letter to Suresh. At first, starting of the letter, he apologizes Suresh. He apologizes Suresh, could not meet the Suresh. In this letter, he also remembered at his childhood days how they played, how they played and enjoyed their childhood days. Ramesh is working as a software company. His company name was Microsoft. Where is it? Hyderabad. He married a lady. She also works at Hyderabad in a Dell company as a system analyst. His wife was a system analyst at a Dell company. Ramesh had one child. So Ramesh and his wife was very busy. So Ramesh felt very sad about his child situation. Why they felt very situation? Because his child don't know about their aunts and uncles and their grandparents. He lives like a frog in the well. But Ramesh and Suresh spent their childhood very enjoyable and among with the family. He remembered in this letter how we play gilli danda, hide and seek and kabaddi. Nowadays, children are not. We went for a swimming in our local tank. They also went for swimming in local tank and also enjoyed swimming. And also they spent their picnics also. Once they went to picnic in Nagarjuna Sagar and also got an award in a science exhibition. How the sciences are appreciated. These are the things he remembered and shared his feelings with Suresh. So he remembered the happy moments when their uncle and aunt came for the festivals, Deepavali and Dasara like that. How they spent their festivals, how they celebrate their festivals with their family members. He shared everything in his childhood to Suresh. This is very most important thing. Childhood is very most enjoyable thing. So at last he felt that he missed the real world in the city life. At last Ramesh felt very sad. He missed his real world at the city life. He felt that he missed everybody and everyone, everything in his busy life. Ramesh missed everything and everybody in his busy life. Finally, Ramesh shared his feelings with Suresh and also his sharings and also asked him, please write a letter, please forgive me. This was the summary of the letter to a friend. Okay. Thank you, children. Do you understand? what is the lesson? Yes, in olden days or present days, nowadays, we communicate to each other very often. Communication is most important in everyone's life. Communication is the best skill in our life. So share your feelings with your parents, with your friends, and your near and dear. This is very important to learn from this lesson. Okay, Nana? Now today's lesson we memorize once a time for the family. Yes. One more time I tell you, stay safe, stay home. Do follow all the virtual classes that are conducted by Samarth Shiksha AP. Okay? Bye. Have a nice time. Thank you.